Right, how's it going? Right, so we're out for our second video now. The first one, just put a few bits together. Obviously what happened on the first one, if you've seen it, yeah, it was quite funny. I couldn't resist. I had to make that into a video, you know, and it was good. I think it got 1,000 views in 24 hours, so yeah, it spurred me on to do some more videos. As you know, I'm a beginner. I've bought a load of kit over the past couple of months, and yeah, this video is basically a little walk out into the fields. I know a little place that I want to take you to that I think would look great on video. Perfect place. Bloody cows. You hear him? You alright, mate? You okay? Don't look happy in, mate. I don't know. That's not coronavirus, by the way. Smoker's cough. Yeah, so yeah, I thought to get out. I'm a beginner, and I've bought a load of kit. Did quite a bit of research. I've been lingering on the Facebook pages for probably a couple of years, really. I've been watching a few YouTubers as well who do this sort of thing, wild camping, bushcraft. I've always wanted to do it. So yeah, so my mate got chatting to a friend who's bought a load of kit, and he's after talking to him, I kind of talked myself into, let's do it, let's get the whole kit and let's get out there. And then obviously coronavirus, I've just got this gate stuck here. Fuck. There we go. Make sure you always shut the farmer's fence, otherwise it'll go berserk. Alright, just got to jump over this little lecky fence here. There we go. The farmer there, he's made a diversion to a public footpath, and it takes you all the way down there through a few other fields, and I've got no idea where it goes. So yeah, this is why we're going this way, because essentially this is the public footpath. Yeah, so basically what this video is going to be about, it's about the kit that I bought, what I chose to get, what I chose to use as a wild camping kit. Basically everything in my bag right now, everything that I can carry out to where I need to go, whether that be several mile hike, whether it's just a park and a toodle over to a beach, who knows. But I wanted it to be relatively lightweight, relatively compact to fit in a small enough backpack, 48 litre, but I'll go through all that in a bit. This weather is oh shit. Oh no. Calamity again. I've just stood in a cow pat. I knew I shouldn't have worn my good trainers. Balls. I don't know. Okay. All right, mates. How's it going? Cheerio. So I've been walking for a little while now. Did get lost. Ended up in a field amongst some cows. which was a bit of fun, but I've managed to find it. So I came here the other week. I was out on a ride with my daughter and Claire, my wife, and I found this along a public footpath. It takes a bit of walking to get to through fields, so there's probably not going to be many people knocking about around here. And I just thought this would be the perfect place so I do some trial runs with my kit. So I'll just switch around there and let you have a look. So that's a footpath, and then you've got this coppice of young, I think it's silver birch. I'll take you through. Look at this in here, it's absolutely mint. They're only young trees, I think. But yeah, they must be, I don't know what the plants, they're all planted in completely straight lines. You'll see by this now. Completely straight. They go right back there, so if you know what it is, if it's a school, I don't know, are they going to sell these trees or whatnot, I don't know. It's on farmland, so I'd imagine, or just to create a bit of greenery, plant a few more trees I guess. But anyway, onto the kits. Right, so what I'll do, start off with my rucksack. So actually from my first video, I started buying all this sort of stuff a couple of months ago, and then lockdown set in, so unfortunately not been able to do much wild camping. However, my kit is coming together quite nicely. I think this is a good example of a beginner's kit. You know, I've got a couple of friends who do wild camping. I've been interested in it for quite a long time, without actually ever doing it. I watch a few guys on YouTube and I follow them. Hayes Outdoors for one, I've been following him for a few years, and it's just something I've always wanted to do. So yeah, nevertheless, here's my kit. So the bag, it's an Osprey Exos 48, it's a 48 litre kit, really good quality bag. I got this from Millets in a sale. I think I got it as cheap as, I think it was £92 delivered, which is really cheap for one of these. Yeah, it's got all sorts. Let's bring it closer. Yeah, so this is the makeup of the bag, 48 litres. It has a top on it. If you undo these two buckles, the top actually completely comes off. It's really handy being able to store stuff in and keep it inside your tent with your bits and bobs in it. Go through that in a minute on what we've got. Massive compartment on the inside. You can fit so much in here. Bang all your stuff inside there. As you can see, I'm not quite full yet. Do have a few bits and bobs that I probably wouldn't take on a normal camp, but anyway. It's got these massive side pockets, nice and stretchy. You can fit all sorts in there. I put a tripod in there for the camera, different bits and bobs, but we'll go through the contents in a minute. Of course, you've got the same on the other side. This actually takes my main camera tripod, which is brilliant. You can quickly access stuff from the back as well, so you can grab, put bottles of water in there if you want, grab them while you're walking from the back without having to take your bag off. It's amazing. Also a big stretch pouch on the front. Now, I've seen some people take this massive, put so much stuff in there. I just use it for a few different bits and bobs, so we'll start off anyway. We'll go through it, we'll set up the camera a bit better and give you a better angle. So as I was saying, this front pouch here, I've seen people pack these absolutely out to the rafters, so it just shows exactly how much you can get in here. I've got a few bits in here. I like to take a wooden little chopping board. Don't know if it's just, you know, home comforts, use it for chopping veg, steak, yeah, all sorts of stuff really, mushrooms, so I always carry one of them with me. I actually pack my tent pegs in the front. Got some new ones of these coming, some lightweight titanium wide profile ones, but at the minute, yeah, this is what I use. Also got some Regatta Professional men's waterproof trousers, and I also use this bag to save a bit of space. And I put my Cedar Summit, it's the Eros ultralight large pillow, so that goes in there as well. Packs down to absolutely nothing and weighs not a lot. What I'll do, I'll get all this weighed when I get home, and I'll make sure that I put the weight of the whole pack in the video at some point. Might be in the comment section, but we'll see. Also in the bottom of here, I've also got some earplugs. I learned on the first video that the tide in the morning can't half wake you up, so yeah, next time for coastal wild camping I'll definitely be wearing earplugs when I go to bed. Gives me a bit more of a lie in. Okay, so that's that. What's we got in here? Little plastic knives just in case, didn't even know I had them in there. See what I've got in the side pockets. Nothing in that one, that's for the tripod. This one here, it's got a mini spider tripod. Pretty good little thing, you can sort of wrap it around things however you want. The tent poles, probably notice I leave my poles and my pegs separate from the tent. Basically the reason behind that is so I can pack my tent down as small as I can in the bottom of the bag. Now the width of this obviously doesn't fit the bag, so yeah, I pack them separate. You can get the tent a lot smaller and save a lot more space within your bag, which is a great idea. What else have we got in there? Look. Okay, so I've got my Davon folding saw. A cracking little saw for when you're out in the woods for cutting dead wood. Obviously don't cut any trees like this which are growing. You don't want to be doing that. Just literally dead wood that's on the floor. It's nice to chop some big falling trees down into manageable branches for your firebox, whatever you want really. So yeah, I use that. Found it on eBay in the gardening section, and it's proved to be an absolute ripper. Brilliant bit of kit. It was about £18. Pop that in there. I've also got a little pair of tongs. Could probably do a lighter option of that, but it was what was available, so that's pretty much what I have. And then I've got a 4-pint water bladder, very lightweight. I'll be able to fill up with water. I'm looking at getting a Sawyer squeeze to be able to sort of filter my own water, and that will screw directly onto that fitting there, hopefully. Yeah, it does, it fits directly onto that fitting, and then I'll be able to give myself 4 pints of clean water whenever, which is brilliant. That's it for the main pack. Top of the main pouch, got just a 700ml titanium Lixada pot. I use this for red wine mostly, but also I've used it for green beans with a bit of water to boil them up, and then I've also boiled my packeted Diane sauce in the bag in it as well, which was brilliant. So yeah, it gets a bit of use. Do need to add more to my cooking kit, but at the moment it worked for me. It's had its first burn and it served the purpose pretty well, so that's that. Okay, next thing, bit of a laugh. Got a microfiber towel. We need one of these, especially when we go out to the coast and when we're in the woods and whatnot. We want to find tarns and all sorts of things for wild swimming. I think wild swimming is really good, so yeah, this is my microfiber towel. It's a Mallorca 101 Dalmatians one. Lightweight, fits in the bag, does the job. You can also wrap this around your pillow as well. Just for a bit of extra comfort really, so it doesn't feel like you're sleeping on a lilo, as it were. Okay. Also carry a small bag of clothes, just in a biodegradable bag. Obviously I take that in and out with me, leave no trace and all. All that's in here really is spare pairs of boxers, spare socks, thermal pants, t-shirt, a pair of joggy bottoms. Usually I have a micro down coat as well with me. So that's that. Next is my tent. Vango Banshee 300 Pro. Used by beginners all over the world, I think. Cracking tent, absolutely solid. Yeah, you erect it with the inside already in it. You literally roll it out, stick the poles in it, put a few pegs in, pull the guidelines out, and you're ready to go. The inside and outside fully erected. Absolutely brilliant bit of kit. Relatively cheap. Got this cheap on Go Outdoors as well in a sale. I think it cost £110. I went for the 300, as you've probably can tell. I'm quite a tall guy, I'm 6'3", so I fit in this diagonally. So essentially it's me and my kit, and that's it maxed out. But normal sized people below 6 foot, you'll be able to fit in lengthways, and you'll easily, comfortably fit 2 people and your kit in as well next to you. So cracking bit of tent, love it. Next up's my sleeping bag. I've got the OX Evolution Fathom EV400. Cracking sleeping bag for the money. It's not a down one, it's a synthetic one. It is a 4-season bag, and it does pack down very, very small. You do have these compression levers on this kit, which is fantastic. I really like it. It takes up not a lot of space within my bag, and yeah, it's good. 4-season, comfort rating of -1, which is pretty good for spring and autumn. Limits -8, and extreme rating -26. And as you can see, it's fairly lightweight at 1,125 grams. I'm not an ultralight camper. I may get there at one point, but I had a budget, so this fit in pretty well with my budget, and it was light enough and compact enough as well. So yeah, on my last camp it got pretty cold at night. I think it dropped to maybe about 1 degree, and I didn't feel a single bit of cold. It was spot on, apart from the hole that I put in it. So next up is, there we go, I've got my sleep mat. It's Robin's Primacore 900 sleep mat. Yep, popped this on my first night as well. It's a really comfy sleeping mat, really. It's quite thick. They do a 600 version, which is more lightweight and smaller and less deep, so you're a bit closer to the ground. I fancy something for my first sort of inflatable wild camping mat. I wanted something a bit deeper that would be, keep me off the ground a bit more, and yeah, just keep me comfy through the night, really. The only problem I've found is it's got horizontal ribs in it. I'm quite a weighty guy, coming at about 16 stone, so I do find that I roll about in it a bit. I think I'll look for one of these air sprung ones with pockets in next time. I fancy something like that, a Sister Summit or something like that, but for the meantime it served the purpose. Does come with a repair patch, which I used when we were out, because I burnt a hole in it, and yeah, stayed up all through the night. I've had it up since, stays up, doesn't go down. So cracking bit of kit. If you get one, take the repair patch out here, and you'll be a happy man after a happy night's sleep. What else have I got in here? Okay, got a Bushcraft knife. This is a let's have a look, I can't remember what it is. It's a Condor basic Bushcraft knife. It's not a bad knife, handmade in, if you can see that, is it focusing? Can't see. So handmade in El Salvador. Nice leather sheath with it. Very cheap off springfields.co.uk. I think I paid, can't remember how it was, how much they price matched it for me. It was about 45 quid delivered, maybe 50 quid. But yeah, good knife. Does need a sharpen, but the grind on it, the Scandi edge on it is superb. Really nice, well-made knife. Feels perfect in the hand, and that's basically just for battening wood. Eating as well. That's it really, just sort of bushcrafty stuff. So that stays well hidden in my bag underneath everything else, so there's no quick access to it. If I need it, it's literally only going to be when I'm on camp, just for doing chores around the camp, really. Yeah, I do batten a lot of wood. I like to cut my wood down. Obviously I've got my saw as well, so I can, yeah, chop up wood with this, and then I can batten it with this. So I think firebox is on the cards next, maybe a Bushbox XL or something like that, and then these two bits of kit would just be the perfect thing to keep me warm at night, cook my tea. We all love steaks, mushroom and Diane sauce, don't we? So go back in there. And that's the bag empty. I've still got the top to go through, which I'll show you in a bit. But yeah, incredibly lightweight bag. Osprey Exos 48. It's a metal framed bag. As you can see in there's a metal frame, and this back bit here means the rest of the pack doesn't actually touch your back. It sits proud of your back, so you cannot feel it's there. Do not sweat. Got a fantastic waistband around there. Clip that on, get it tight, get the chest band tight, then you're away. I don't have the chest band tight when I'm on video because it shows my man boobs a bit worse. So anyway, I've just noticed this as well. It's got a little whistle built in there as well, so ideal in case you get lost in woods. Don't think there's any pocketing on the waistband. No pocketing on the waistband. But I do like these little bits for when you're walking along. You can just reach back without taking it off, pull stuff out that you need. Okay, so yeah, cracking bag. Well recommended if you're after something. Weighs absolutely nothing, maybe a kilo if that, which is massively important, I guess, when you're trying to travel light and carry all your sleep system, your cooking kit, etc. Enough to keep you going for a few day hike. I think that's what we'll be doing once all this lockdown's over. Go for a 2 or 3 night hike, camp over in some great places, and just bring you some really stunning shots and videos of places where we are. So next, we're onto the lid. Really like the fact that this comes separate. You can keep this by you. You can have your main bag in the tent, and you can just keep this near you, keep it close for when you need stuff out of it. So I haven't got a lot of stuff in here, as I said. I'm just a beginner. I'm setting out. I presume, well, I'm hoping this will just be filled with more and more stuff as I go along. See what we got in here. So most important, first aid kit. My friend gave me this. If you're on Instagram, have a look at Die Outdoors, die_outdoors. He's my friend. He'll be on these videos quite a bit as we go along, as we're finally allowed out. But yeah, he's given me a few bits here. Yeah, I really appreciate that. So first aid kit in here. I've just got some plasters, bandages, tape, slings. What else we got in here? Wipes, steri wipes, etc. Just the normal stuff. So obviously I need to add some paracetamol and ibuprofen in there. Just make it my own, really. Make it exactly what I need. So that's a really important thing, that you need that. What else have we got in here? Pair of scissors from the last trip. Yeah, I won't be carrying them around with me normally. Basically, the idea was, when I went for my gear from Asda, was if the plastic knives and forks that I've got in the front of my bag didn't work, then I would chop my steak up with a pair of scissors. They cost £1, so there we go. But anyway, they'll be gone. Got titanium spork, really lightweight, weighs nothing. It's a long one, so I can go into dehydrated packs, reach into the bottom and I'm away. I've got a stove as well at home. Haven't bought the gas for it yet. I'm going to try and get that pretty soon. Yeah, just be ideal for brews in the morning. You know, if you're looking to get up early and get out and you can't get a fire going, then yeah, that's what we'll do. Set the stove off, get a brew going, and we're away. Anything else here? No. Okay, so another thing from Die Outdoors, seat mat. Just folds in half, really nice. Keeps you comfortable on the floor. Sit down. Yeah, it makes a difference between having piles and not having piles from the cold floor. So yeah, again, Die, thanks very much for that, mate. Appreciate that. And that's it. That's my kit. I'll lay it all out on the floor and yeah, give you a little quick video and show you what it's all about. So there you have it. That's my kit. That's what I'll be taking out to begin with. Took all this out other than first aid kit and seat pad last time. Oh, my knife. Had everything here. Perfectly good night's sleep. That's my bag. Sleeping bag, tent pegs, tent poles, chopping board, waterproof pants, earplugs and sleeping pillow in there. Tripod, knife and folding saw. Set of tongs for messing about with the fire and sorting your food out. Seat pad, titanium cook pot, first aid kit, water bladder 4 pint, folds down and weighs nothing. Lid from a bag, as I say, keep your essentials in there so you can pull them out and keep them with you when you've got your bag in your tent, etc. when you sat around the fire. Cheap bag of clothes, definitely need to get a dry bag for that, that's embarrassing. And a Primacore, Romans Primacore 90 sleep mat. OX Fathom EV 400 sleeping bag, nice and toasty. Don't forget 101 Dalmatians microfiber towel. Happy days. So that's it really, that's the kit. Suppose we better get packing it all away now, eh? I wasn't going to make you sit through all that packing that away when you've seen me take it all out. But yeah, brilliant bag. As you see, all that went in record time, and I think it was 4 seconds. It's got these rapid hands, you see. So yeah, chucked it all in, where it goes. It's also a stunning looking bag as well, I think. I just think it looks the part, you know. It's matched by its quality and performance as well. Such a quality bag. I think I'll get my seat pad out for a sec. Just have a seat here. Should have brought a beer or two really. And yeah, gone for that. Bit of a beer. Maybe a bit of food to cook as well, but yeah, a spur of the moment thing. Just finished work. Mad busy this week with work, and I wanted to get this video done a bit quicker. A couple of other videos to come. Obviously I'm going to do a review of the Van Gogh Banshee 300. Also show you how to repair a Van Gogh Banshee 300 after my little accident. And yeah, that's what's to come really. You know, Boris is supposed to be making an announcement on Sunday. All the press are talking about him easing restrictions to let us out. Now, I just hope it's true. If he does, then, you know, I'll be out potentially next weekend on a wild camp with a couple of friends. We'll take you somewhere exciting, somewhere really good. Brilliant shots, campfire, maybe the odd beer review. Oh, sorry, I mentioned campfire. Touchy subject on Facebook, that, with Wild Camping UK. Anyway, we won't go there. We might go there in the future. But yeah, let's just hope Sunday gives us some good news, eh? And we'll get out, me and my mates, with our new kit, and yeah, put the world to rights. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Not as funny as last time, not as interesting as last time either. No big epic fail written across the screen. If you haven't watched that video, please do watch it. Really made up with how many views I got in the first 24 hours. 1,000 views, I can't believe that happened. It's what spurred me on to do more videos. Like I say, this isn't as exciting, but you know, hopefully there's some good content on here for some beginners who are setting out, who haven't yet bought all their kit, just to show you what, you know, what I think works and what doesn't work. There's a few extra bits that I want to get. I'll show you those on the first camp. Let's hope it's soon. Announcement on Sunday from Boris. Rumours through all the papers are that we're going to be let out early. Let out early? Sorry, rumours are going to be that restrictions are going to be lifted slightly, so whether that involves outdoor space, I guess we'll have to wait and see. As soon as it is lifted, I'll be out there. A couple of friends are chomping at the bit to get out. They've all got new kit too, and we've got some stunning locations to take you to and show you, just to show you how we roll really. Yeah, so if you like the video, please like and subscribe, and yeah, we'll see you on the other side. Let's hope we're out in the woods.